They're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent.
That brings up Mickey Mantle, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year. 55 degrees at game time. One out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Babe Ruth. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either of them.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Cy Young, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now to the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Kevin.
Here's the pitch.
Newman.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now it's Brian Reynolds, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Fox. Gets him to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Hank Aaron. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Next to stand in is Willie Mays. First pitch of the AB now.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Aaron gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Fox, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Now to the plate, here is Cal Ripken. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Pause, now the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here is Todd Frazier. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Now here it comes. A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Strike 2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe if he had him set up for the fastball, he guessed wrong.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Nope, upstairs.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First pitch on the way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Fouled off. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So here's Adam Frazier. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Reined in. On to first with it himself is Fox, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman Mike Schmidt. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Mike Piazza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Next, it'll be Jackie Robinson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
The shortstop, Eric
He's ready.
Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. slow roller down the third baseline. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jacob Darling.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Two balls and two strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Up next to Pittsburgh, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH. Kevin Newman struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The center fielder, number 10, Ryan Reynolds.
Standing in now, Brian Reynolds, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and 2 strikes.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Still 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mickey Mantle.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Mantle, switch hitter, and he is considered among the best. He's got a solid swing from both sides, and at least in terms of making contact, there isn't a big drop-off against a righty or a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, Matty, I think a lot has to do with the fact that this guy plays with the big part of the field. He is not pot committed to pulling the baseball or going the other way. He stays through the middle of the field. He keeps everything working towards the big part, and it serves him well from both sides of the plate.
Now the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Giving chase is Goodwin. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 44, Hank Aaron.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and up steps Hank Aaron. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Outside, that's a ball.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. That evens it up 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. So now here is Colin Moran. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The first baseman, Colin.
First delivery to him.
Moran.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. The 1-0. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Up next, Brian Goodwin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Inside with the screwball for ball 1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll take a look at ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. One and 0. Here it is. Goodwin at second with two down. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Fouled away. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And it's fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And another foul ball. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit. And, Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
2-0.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit on the ground to third. Schmidt has it. Robinson at second base, and the now at the plate, Willie Mays. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 24.
Here's the first pitch to him. A 1 pitch on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Ball.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1 and 2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
At the plate, Jimmy Fox. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home. High and deep to left center field. Reynolds is on the move for it, still going back. And they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
So now to the plate, Cal Ripken, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Ripken in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Into the windup and the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Two runs on just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, 1 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
To the plate now, Mike Schmidt. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Catcher, Mike Piazza.
Next up, Mike Piazza. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
There's a strike with the breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Two and 1 to Piazza.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Very weakly on the ground. The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. Ready with another 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Polanco, but this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slow roller out to short. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
The shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
In now, Jacob Stallings, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In the dirt here, Gonzalez stands at second with no outs. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Fouled off. Here's another 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Swinging a soft liner. And Robinson will throw him out. 1 gone.
The designated hitter.
stepping in is Kevin Newman, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. From the stretch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. Liner towards second. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
So next to hit is Brian Reynolds. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the AB now.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hit hard to third. Oh, look at Schmidt. He gathers the throw and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring in Mickey Mantle.
The left fielder, number 7, Mickey.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. In his career, Mantle is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Into the corner and slicing foul. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the 1-2. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Babe.
Into the box, Babe Ruth, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hank Aaron, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The batter, number 24.
Now it'll be Willie Mays. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Pause. Now the pitch.
2-0.
Good time for a visit from the catcher right now. Those last 2 weren't even close, so he might be getting a little bit tired. This might give him a chance to take a little deep breath and refocus on what he needs to do.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 325 sign down the line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So next to bat will be Cal Ripken, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
The 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. He'll come to the plate with it, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Colin Moran.
The first baseman, Colin
Now
Moran.
here it comes.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
At the plate now, Todd Frazier, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And no one can get there as it falls. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
the left fielder.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Lead-off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Tom Seaver will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 41, Tom Seaver.
At the plate, Brian Goodwin lifted down the line in left, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Gregory Polanco in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two-0 count, the pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now at the plate, here is Adam Frazier. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Fouled away. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Fouled off. Grounder down the first baseline. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Digging in next, Eric Gonzalez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Robinson is there, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We're through 6 full. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cubs 2. Michael Feliz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Michael.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Mike Schmidt. First pitch on its way.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A bouncer to the left side. Frazier is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
Now at the plate is Mike Piazza. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1. Swing and a liner, but this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The left fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Next up is Mickey Mantle. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Piazza leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Another full count pitch home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Polanco has a read on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Cubs strand one. They're down 3-2.
7th inning stretch.
Stepping up is Jacob Stallings. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jacob Stallings.
First delivery to him. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Soft liner to the right side. And Robinson will throw him out. One gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kevin Newman.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Kevin Newman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
The pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Bases are empty, one man out. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Pull down, 3-2.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
You too. Digging in, the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard but foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
To the plate now, Colin Moran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
All 2. 2 balls, 1
2
strike.
out with the man at first. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, and he pops him up. Fox in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled away. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
In now, Todd Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
2 out, nobody on. And, oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Well, talk about having a pretty
Now
special
back.
game.
Left
That's
fielder.
his 3rd single
Ryan.
of the game, D-Row.
Good
3 for
play.
4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Frazier, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the DH, Babe Ruth. First delivery to him. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down, so a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The 2nd man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting, number 24.
And now, Willie Mays. He doubled his last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he comes after the next guy as well. Can't say I like what I'm seeing here. It's ball 1. He went right back after the very next hitter. And I think that's going to be the last pitch he throws in this one. And indeed it is. That's all, says the home plate umpire. He's ejected from the ball game. And you could see that one coming a mile away.
Yeah, at this point, it's just becoming a matter of player safety. You can't have a guy out there hitting back-to-back hitters. It certainly looks suspicious, but even if there wasn't any intent, he probably doesn't deserve to stay in the game anyway.
Jason Shreve will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 56, Jason Shreve.
The 1-0. Fastball runs inside and gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Richard Rodriguez will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Well, obviously not biting on the first two, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
The first baseman, number 3.
Into the box, Jimmy Fox. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And now an intentional walk is the call from the dugout. That will bring in a run. Next, it'll be Cal Ripken trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's set and the pitch.
No, that's down.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Yeah, that's a little suspicious if you ask me, guys. Whenever you hit a guy with runners on second and third and first base open, the players in the opposing dugout take notice and probably aren't too thrilled about it.
Ready now is Mike Schmidt. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
JT Brubaker will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Mike Piazza will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. And we've got a stoppage here now as a balk has been called. And my goodness, what a way to push forward the go-ahead run. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. Schmidt, the runner at third with no outs. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
1-2 now. And a pickoff throw to third, and he'll dive back in safely. A runner in scoring position with none out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Standing in now, Jackie Robinson. He'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. None out, runners at first and second. And I believe a balk is going to be issued here as he never came fully set. And now what else could go wrong this inning?
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Ready with the 1 and 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3 and 2. Babe Ruth is on deck. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Mitch Keller will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Babe Ruth will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hank Aaron. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And now a balk will be called here. Looked like he never came fully set. And that'll both score a run and move the other runner up to third here. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. 8 runs already in this inning. Fouled off.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Polanco is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Plate now is Gregory Polanco. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. We saw a remarkable running catch there. Definitely worth another look with Show Track. The route and top speed were great, but it's the distance covered that was really something to marvel at. Certainly one of the better grabs on the run you'll see for a long time. Adam Frazier is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. Mays is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Down in order go the Pirates. They'll need better than that, down 11-5. All set to start the ninth in this one. And next will be the imposing power bat, Jimmy Fox. This one's down to third. Frazier's up with it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. And now here is Cal Ripken, hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Next to dig in, Mike Schmidt, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First offering. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Chris Stratton will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball runs inside and gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Austin Davis will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Kyle Crick will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Jackie Robinson will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. This is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
So now into the box is Babe Ruth, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Mantle, base runner at first with one out. Squared that one up just a little late. Again, another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Oral Hershiser will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Willie Mays will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. And a stoppage in play as a balk has been called here. So forget about the force at any base. That'll move runners to second and third now with 2 away. Reynolds is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But the damage is all. Mariano Rivera comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
The 0-1 on its way. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. A pause and the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mantle is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Newman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot down the line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time...
And they got him. At the plate now, Brian Reynolds, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. 15-5 is the final. Chicago came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tom Seaver claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.